Ben 10 Alien Force, Vilgax Attacks. Released in October 27, 2009. This was a game based on the show Ben 10 Alien Force. Hello. Welcome to this video. Today, I will try my best to review Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks. This is the third Ben 10 game ever created. Well, it's actually the fourth Ben 10 game ever created, but I'm not really gonna count the Hyperscan game, cause you know, it's bad and not many people actually played it. This game improved the previous two, like how Assassin's Creed 2 improved the first game. But there are also some not so good stuff about it. Let's take a look at them, shall we? As usual, I'd just like to point out that this video is gonna about what I think of the game, so you don't have to agree or disagree with me. I think the biggest improvement that this game brought is the third-person movement. That's right, you can move the camera in this game, unlike in the previous ones. So this becomes more like all the other superhero games. The alien selection is pretty much the same, you still have to go draw off all the aliens in the Omnitrix to select a specific one. But the difference is, there's an animation for when you transform. So every time you transform, bam, bam, bam. This can get old quickly, especially in parts where you have to change aliens all the time. Speaking of the aliens, this is the first game to have a set of 10, where the previous games only had 4 or 5. Again, not counting the Hyperscan. The combat in this game was slightly altered. In PoE and the first Alien Force game, you press square for a light attack, triangle for a heavy attack, circle for special, and L2 for blocking. Here, you use circle to block, and R2 for special. I personally prefer using circle for special, but I got used to these controls. The graphics were not very realistic, even for its time, just like every other Ben 10 game in existence. Wait a minute. I guess it was kinda realistic for its time. The thing with the graphics though, are the cutscene animations.
Siphon, power up the null void projector!
Yes, Vilgax. Yes, Vilgax. Magnificence, you're big and scariness.
They kinda look janky, don't you think? Unlike Alien Force the game, where you get to play as Gwen and Kevin in some levels, Ben is the only playable character in this game. Gwen and Kevin just kinda got left behind all the time.
No. But if Vilgax shows up and you guys aren't out here to hold him off, I'm doomed anyway.
Way to look on the bright side, Ben. I mean, good luck. We got your back.
It's a shame, to be honest. Would have been cool to play as other characters with these controls. The movement had gotten more realism in this one. Ben can't do a double jump anymore. I'm no scientist or anything, but last time I checked, humans don't have enhanced jumping, so I think that's pretty accurate. Only certain aliens have the double jumping ability. Big Chill can now glide, and Jetray can fly, though not very far. Without melee assist, hitting enemies are pretty hard here. Or maybe it's just me, since I've played the PSP version. This game isn't all beat me up like the previous games. This is the first to feature puzzles, which means you'll have to be looking for switches and spend hours trying to jump a gap. Woohoo. Gotta give them credit for that though. The puzzles in the previous games are only some pressure plate things, which aren't even puzzles. You kinda know what to do right off the bat. There are also some mini games that you have to complete as Brainstorm. This is supposed to represent hacking, but like a snake game? Seriously? I also hate these ones. They require like super precision. Or it could be just because of how the PSP version controls. Some aliens get to interact with certain objects. Like Humongousaur is able to destroy big objects, Echo is able to shatter crystals, and Chroma Stone is able to activate whatever the hell this thing is. The boss fights were the absolute hardest shit I've ever done. I died countless times fighting Darkstar and Albedo, barely surviving with very little health left. My hands were shaking and my heart beating fast once I finally beat them, no kidding. Except for the Animo and Ghost Freak boss fights. Those were just easy. Another improvement this game made is how you can save in the middle of levels. The story of this game is basically, Vilgax invades Earth, Earth is in chaos and Ben couldn't stop it, so Paradox sent them back in time to stop Vilgax from taking over the Earth, and you have to destroy all these energy core thingies on other planets. Kinda generic, not gonna lie. The whole going to different locations to collect some items plot has been used quite a lot. So overall, this game is good. Not as good as Cosmic Destruction or Omniverse the game, but definitely not the worst. I'd give this a 6 out of 10. This was the game changer for Ben 10 games. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you will find this somewhat enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and bye.